Oh, I'm sorry. I almost didn't see you walk in. I'm reading some fine literature, as you can tell. I am reading this beautiful novel, Blood Meridian by one Cormac McCarthy. This is a fucking wild book, by the way. To anyone to anyone who does not know, this book is kind of wild. It's really good though. I do recommend it. We can do a reading stream if we want to. Hell, we can do anything we want. We don't have to give a shit. It doesn't matter. What's up, Monster Boy and Rotten? Absolutely peak. Fucking based. Quit your job to be here? That's a mistake on your part. You know what? What you could do is that if you're into some kind of financial ruin kink, one thing that you could do is drop some subs or bits. Either one is good with me. I don't care. Uh, how you doing, Rotten? Good to see you. So, I'm like, part of me is kind of tempted to read some of this book on stream, though I did have to like pre-screen it because I'm like, this book does have slurs in it, and I got to be careful not to say those slurs. I'm not on Kick, so I can't be doing that shit. Kaiser, my boy, hello from Japan. Well, how you doing, brother? Good to hear from you. How you doing? About to get slammed by a typhoon. Well, what better way to to brace yourself for a typhoon by curling up with a good book filled with slurs. Mmm, beautiful. Ah, yes. For the next 2 weeks they would ride by night. They would make no fire. They had struck the shoes from their horses and filled the nail holes in with clay. See? Look at that, folks. You do a little bit of bullying and you get money out of it. That's how it works around here. Thank you very much, Rotten. I appreciate you. Very kind of you. 136 biddies at that? Huh. Incredibly poggers. Thank you. Wish I was getting slammed. Yeah, me and you both, dude. Goddamn. Said, here I am reading from a book and about to play some video games. Let's continue on with our journey. They struck the shoes from their horses and filled the nail holes in with clay, and those who still had tobacco used their pouches to spit in. They slept in caves and on bare stone. They rode their horses to the tracks of their dismounting, and they buried their stool like cats, and they barely spoke at all. Crossing those barren gravel reefs in the night, they seemed remote and without substance, like a patrol condemned to ride out some ancient curse. A thing surmised from the blackness by the creak of leather and the chink of metal. It's not that kind. Don't hit me on that one. They cut the throats of the pack animals and jerked and divided the meat. All right, we're getting jerked meat as well. We gotta calm down here. And they traveled under the cape of the wild mountains upon a broad soda plain, with dry thunder to the south and rumors of light. Under a gibbous moon, horse and rider spancelled. I'd never seen that word before. Spancelled. Spancled. That's a strange one. Uh, to their shadows upon the snow blue ground, and each flare of lightning as the storm advanced, those self same forms rearing with a terrible redundancy behind them, like some third aspect of their presence, hammered out black and wild upon the naked grounds. They rode on. They rode like men invested with a purpose whose origins were antecedent to them, like blood legatees of an order both imperative and remote. For although each man among them was discreet unto himself, conjoined they made a thing that had not been before, and in that communal soul were wastes hardly reckonable, more than those whited regions on old maps where monsters do live, and where there is nothing other of the known world save conjectural winds. So what did that mean? That meant these guys were riding fucking horses like crazy, and man, it was pretty cool out there. Very verbose. I had to make sure there weren't any slurs because I was like, ooh, we gotta be careful with this one. There's quite a few in there. It's a good book, though. I do recommend it. Anyways, so folks, how are we doing tonight? How we doing? How we doing? We are just we're just chilling out right now. We are going to be playing a little bit of this game that I have been affectionately calling bisexual or polyamorous Monster Hunter, which I do absolutely adore. I've been playing a lot of this game, Eternal Strands. I think it's underappreciated. The game is really good, and I've been having actually a lot of fun with it in my off time. So I've made a bit of progress. I've been playing quite a bit off stream. I've been having fun with it. I do recommend people check the game out. I don't know if it's on sale. I know there's a big sale on Steam at the moment. The game is really good though. I like it. Are you streaming Sunday? I'm so lost without the schedule. Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot to post the schedule. I will not be streaming on Sunday, by the way. I'm gonna be spending some time with my partner. Having a bad time doing Warhammer chores so I can start my next army. Oof, rough. But at least I'm here. I'm here to kind of guide you on this path. Shit. Yeah, I know. Imagine liking girls, or in this case, a girl. I'm not polyamorous. I don't believe in that shit. Not my thing. It's being poly is not for me. Listen, I can only disappoint one woman at a time. I can't be doing this polyamorous shit. That's just not how this works. Okay? That's just not how this is gonna go. Gotta snip off the bits and organize them in the bits bin. Bits are leftover stuff on the sprues. Ah. Listen, I understand. As a man, you have to take care of your bits. Otherwise, you know, everything's gonna fall into disarray. No one likes looking at it. Not even you. No one has fun. Just no. It's just not good. It's quite poor, some might say. Red, ahoy! How art thou? How you doing? The game not opening. It seems like it wants to open. It's thinking about it. There's some stuff going on. I'm gonna go see a show. Well, hell yeah. To see the show tonight and keep a light on. Heavy flow. Why won't the game go on OBS? Waiting for... Anyways. That's 3 armies worth of sprues. God damn, brother. You're gonna have some sprues. You know, don't... we use every part of the sprue. You're gonna have to mix that in with dinner or something. You gotta find a way to use that. Melt it down, make another named Space Marine character. Named Ultramarine character. That is the tradition. Gotta melt all that shit down, put it in a 3D printer, and then make another named Ultramarine. That is the way of things. That's how this works. More named Ultramarines. Please God, that's what we need in the world. Gun show right here, baby! Absolutely getting silly with it. Heard a rumor that you eat toenail clippings, Red. Any comments? Damning accusations. Quite damning accusations, some might say. Sprue goo is the thing? Listen, she sprue on my... Fuck. I forgot where I was going with that joke. She goo on my sprue until I... Warhammer. I don't know. That's a bit... a fucking stupid joke. None of this is good. Anyways, I have made some progress on this game. The game's good, still. There's been like one annoying boss fight at this point in the game's life cycle, but I mean overall the quality has been excellent. I sing this game's praises. It's pretty good. So now we gotta go to Cassidon's Hold. Take the end of the glue pots and sprue pieces to it, and it makes a paste for filling in mold lines. Huh. That sounds pretty dang good. Hell yeah. Yeah, you know, Red, that's a great way to dodge the allegations. Depends on whose toenail clippings. Could be anybody's. It could be your own. It could be Belle
You are
Delphine.
hardly
It
in
could be
any
Astarion.
position to make lofty demands. The council convened and unanimously stripped
This
you of
bird
your
lady.
role. You
We
no
got
longer
different
hold the
types of
privileges
bird
the eye.
people.
And how quickly did you convene that council? You hardly waited for my daughter's body to cool.
She is dead because of you. Because of your reckless behavior and deception, no less.
Harun, how dare you? Every decision I've made, every action I've taken has been for her protection.
Abandoning
Getting
her
saucy.
at the Grand Gate was for her protection. We all saw you on the scry. And
Why
that
is this
calm
bird
ultimatum to
lady
you,
strangely
Kenrick.
ripped? You know?
Is this a bad time?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
No. You're more than welcome at Cassidon's Hold. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
Throwing out the name Belle Delphine in July of the Big 26. I was gonna say, like, is she still around? I don't even know what's going on with that. The internet moves too fast. I'm too old and I'm too employed to keep up. It's hard. It's hard out here. I've been trying to do too much shit. I've been spreading myself thin like a sexy little bit of peanut butter on a cracker. It's tough. Been trying to stay strong, trying to stay fit. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to do my own writing. I'm trying to do a video review, which has been on the back burner for a long time. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. She collected her bag and left. I'm not surprised. Remnants of her photos still remain. So what you're saying, it's like an OnlyFans ruins that are out there. There's like broken pillars and doors kicked down, walls crumbled before us, but instead of pillars and doors, it's butthole pictures. Am I getting this right? I imagine that's probably true. I don't know. Well, then again, I can't say I blame anyone for getting the bag and just fucking off, because honestly, listen, I blame the people. I blame the people who put their credit card down. You know, if I could get away with showing whole, collecting a bag, and then dropping the fuck out, absolutely. Hey, I'm not above that behavior. Of course not. I would totally show whole and dip out if I could. But one, I'm not attractive enough, and two, I have slightly more self-respect. Not much, but just a little bit. You keep saying you're gonna show a hole. We'll do it. Well, I'm saying I need the money up front. This is a transactional deal, right? I need to see that money first, and then I show whole. You don't get to see the show for free, my boy. No, sir. That's not how this works. You buy a ticket to the show. You get to see the show. You don't see the show and then buy your ticket afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Come on, pimp. You know how the game works.
I came to offer my condolences to both of you.
Oh. Thank you.
Also, the bird lady and this guy's daughter were in a lesbian relationship. She was a human. I'm like, I don't know how that would work. I don't know how one would get bird pussy. I don't understand logistics of it. It's not my business.
She was nothing short of brilliant.
I've shared a hotel room with you, and you didn't show me any hole. If you throw it around on stream, I'm gonna be hella jealous. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he is right. I have shared a hotel room with this man before. And this is true. He did not see hole, but what he did see me do is bitch and moan and fucking complain about my ankle really, really hurting coming back from a show. We were both fucked up. But it was a fun time regardless. I feel the tension between those characters. I figured this was the backstory. Yeah, yeah. They that bird lady, man, she was munching some mean rug on that girl. She died. That's fucked up.
She was exceptional. It's hard to imagine the Enclave will ever recover from this loss.
Then why are you so opposed to giving her the funeral she deserves?
With the Surgeborn swarming Denevron, we can't risk a trip to the Hallowpire Rise.
For generations, every Stanild has received the right of ashes upon death. Isla will not be the exception to this.
Could I perform the
bad.
rite on your behalf?
You? Don't tell me you're a Hallowpire priestess on top of being a righteous pain in my ass.
Skies, do you want a funeral or not? She's our best option.
It's getting tense here.
I want to help you honor her death.
I suppose you do owe her that. Fine. For the rite of ashes, you need to burn an object that was sacred to the deceased upon the high pyre. As you collect the ashes, you must read a rite aloud to thank the flames for bringing the deceased to rest.
Do you have an object that was sacred to Isla?
Isla's most prized possessions aren't in Cassidon's hold.
Of course. Now I gotta do a fetch quest, baby.
You're sure to find something. She was always sneaking away at night to work there.
You knew she was sneaking out of Cassidon's hold.
I knew my daughter better than she realized. Return to me with the ashes.
Thank you, Bryn.
Oh, your knee's still fucked? Dude, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, if it makes you feel any better, my ankle is great. I'm doing fine. I'm sorry to hear that. That's fucked. So I remember you saying, I thought it was both your knees that were fucked up that night. Is the left one just worse than the other one?
Ridiculous! The Stanilds have been receiving the rite of ashes at the Hallowpire Rise for generations. That Hiram doesn't want to send a mourning party is an insult to her memory.
That's not fair. You know Khan Arteme would love to give Isla.
Don't say her name.
All I'm saying is the Axel lost someone too. You don't need to make this harder on her.
And who, pray tell, is working to ease my pain? The answer is in the silence. No one.
Ooh. Ooh.
Certainly where emergency powers of authority.
I'm curious.
You're going to speak to the Talon?
I don't expect to get much out of it, but yes.
Be careful. Clearly the Talon was able to manipulate Kenrick. And while I know you're not the idiot he is, speaking to that thing is risky.
I just have to find out what I can. If the Talon has any insight that can help us.
It's a risk worth taking, I know. Just don't reveal anything in the process.
Interesting. So you can go and actually talk to the town. Okay, so this is a bit of story stuff because I know I played this a couple times on stream, but I have made significant story progress in the time being. You know what? I'm curious what this thing has to say.
I knew you'd be back.
Is that Amelia Tyler?
Dreadfully predictable.
And here I thought I surprised you. Or was your herald getting
That's
kicked back
that
to
name
the
sounds
safe
off.
part of the
That
plan?
that voice sounds familiar.
Don't steal credit. Your great icon.
That sounds like
pushes
Amelia
back,
Tyler.
Not you. And I'm quite certain it didn't survive the battle. Judging by the way you charged straight to the Grand Gate upon hearing my plan, you favor
In case anyone might not know, she sounds like the narrator from Baldur's Gate 3.
Let me guess. You're going to try for a rematch.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Let's not lie to each other. I like you.
Can't say the feeling's mutual.
Come now, I want to be confidants. Friends, even.
Why would you try to manipulate me? Like, Okay, at this point in the story, it has already been revealed that this thing like lied. Okay, so the old guy in the other room was getting advice on how to stop this whole like a whole big problem from this thing, from a captured, corrupted thing. He listened to it stupidly because first of all, look at the fucking thing. Why would you believe any sort of actionable plan that this thing has to say? It's obviously evil. Right? It's obviously evil. So why is this thing gonna be like, yeah, bro, let's be friends. Let's do all that shit. No. Dog, I know what you're capable of.
In my experience,
That's fucked.
Henrik Stanold isn't exactly the trusting type. How did you convince him to open up to you?
I played the part of his distressed prisoner.
Okay, gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
I'll do anything you ask. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Just let me live. He was all too willing to believe I was helpless. After all, that would mean he had power.
How did you end up down here anyway?
I let myself be captured.
Why?
It became apparent that I wasn't going to uncover the secrets behind the Enclave's power by razing its capital to the ground. Though I do miss the razing. Still, I needed...
It is Amelia Tyler. I fucking knew it. I could hear it through the distortion. I knew it was her.
I allowed myself to be
I'm so happy I called that, dude. Hell yeah.
The Enclave came to visit me alone one day.
Amelia Tyler's fantastic, by the way.
Influence and insecurities, making him the perfect target. He felt quite special that I only spoke to him. It helped that he assumed our herald couldn't pass through the Grand Gate when he staged his attack.
How did it get through?
Anyone who's played
The
any amount of
resonance
Baldur's
modulator
Gate
should have
3 should
filtered
be able
out
to
such
recognize this woman's voice.
I didn't have a sample of that particular search form.
Interesting.
Fine. Let's be friends. Why don't you tell me what the Surgeborn are after so I can help you get it?
I told you, don't lie to me.
Oh, don't lie to you.
Because my
But you get to lie to everyone. Okay, nah, that's cool. Nah, I'll get you some snacks, say happy birthday, you know, all that silly shit.
magic and the power that comes with it.
But Surgeborn already wield magic.
Not nearly enough of it. You know the lust for magical power is insatiable. Why else are you risking everything to tear strands of it from behemoths?
I'm not power hungry.
Don't lie.
Interesting.
Especially when your actions betray your words with such ease.
It's kind of a good point. Because that is true. I have been, like a fiend, been upgrading my magic powers by absolutely fucking up these behemoths. So, you know, you got me on that
Henrik
one.
Stanold is in rough shape after being your confidant.
I would never treat you.
Oh,
like I
I'm
treated
special.
him.
Ooh, baby. No, baby, you're special.
Special.
Oh, baby, you're special. No, I would never do you like that.
In time, you'll consider us kindred spirits.
Doubt it.
See you soon.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So, I'm gonna say I want to play some goddamn game. Dredger's Mire. We can go to Hollow Pyre, sure. Sure. I want to play some damn game. This game is really good, though. I do recommend, I know I'm kind of glazing a little bit, but I do recommend people give this game a shot. I think it's, you know, underappreciated, in my personal opinion. I think there's a lot that's really cool about it. So let's see. Yeah, why not? A lot of really cool like magic powers and shit. I think is pretty neat. Could be worse. You could be glazing us to play the new Black Ops. Listen, if I ever get to that point where I am starting to like to recommend to you guys to start playing the new Call of Duty games, unsubscribe, call me lame and cringe. You get carte blanche to do all of that, and which I should go, yeah, that's fair. However, I am a massive seller, and I'm willing to sell my soul for the bag. So you know what? Maybe it'll be worth it. I don't know. Then again, I think I have, you know, not to toot my own horn, but I think I have a higher IQ than that of the average Call of Duty player, which is to say higher than like 30. So now I want to put a term out there that I think you guys might be able to agree with is people called, I'm going to affectionately call them gun and ball gamers, where you guys know the exact person who I'm talking about. The person who calls themselves a gamer or whatever, but we all know that the only things they play each year is the only new Call of Duty game and Madden or 2K, whatever the ball game is that they are currently playing. It's just not it, Chief. These people, I do not trust their opinions when it comes to those games. I just don't. When it comes to gaming, I could not trust their opinions less. What would happen first, you showing hole or glazing COD? Showing hole would happen first, without a doubt. I'm not even kidding. I would rather show hole than start glazing Call of Duty. Will I admit Call of Duty has some positive qualities? Sure. But to say that the games are good would be a goddamn lie. But I want to go back to my point about gun and ball gamers. Gun and ball gamers are the reason why the AAA industry of gaming is where it is because they don't really have standards. They are people who will buy the newest iteration of Call of Duty or FIFA, 2K, whatever you want to call it, without second thought. They will buy the games complaining every fucking year that this newest game sucks and they hate it and they're never gonna play Call of Duty again. But you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna put down that $120, $130 for the next fucking game in the series, and the cycle repeats every year. It's the same thing that happens every year. I try not to be mean about it, but at the same time, it's like, well, what else do you have to be shown for you to get the hint, you know? How many times are you supposed to be shown the truth before it gets to be on you, why it's your fault? You know what I mean? Stop giving Call of Duty your money, folks. Give your money to cool games like this that are cheaper, more interesting. I'm not saying this game is like a pinnacle of art or anything. I'm just saying it's more interesting. Got very close to showing when he flashed his calves at one time. Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say, now listen, I don't mean to toot my own horn. I do got nice calves though. I do. I'm not even gonna pretend that that I don't, because I do. I very much do. So, you know what? That showing hole, that's probably the closest you guys are gonna get without giving me an insane amount of money. So. Yeah, it makes sense. Generally, it's also people who game 3 hours a month or like 60 hours a week. Yeah. I was like, okay, so when I say like people who do buy those games, it doesn't, let me correct myself. It doesn't necessarily make them dumb, right? Because those people just might not be engaged with gaming as a hobby enough, right? It could be for any number of reasons. They could work really long hours. They have maybe a family, usually a lot of dads, a lot of guys with kids or whatever. Which, hey, completely understandable. I, however, childless, but full-time employment. So, I understand. I have close friends who are parents who don't have a lot of time to play games, but I'm just saying, if we want to make sure that the gaming industry as a whole, you know, basically moves in a better track, then you have to vote with your wallet. You have to show your Call of Duty, your Activision, your fucking Microsoft, whatever, that you will not tolerate slot games. Don't buy into the hype. Do not pre-order games. Do not buy into all of that shit. Just don't. You don't need to. Oh, yeah, this thing. I remember this strand is kind of cool, too. Yeah. It could be one of the people that is chronically addicted to War Thunder. I was gonna say, that's not helping. I mean, like, it's never like my personal interest. I'm not into like mobile games. I understand like people might want something to play on mobile, or I don't even know, people play it on consoles too, as far as I know, right? Burn that shit. Oh, can't even get that? That sucks. Game's bad. Like me, whoa, it's not mobile. Okay. Because I hear ads for it, and I thought it was on mobile. Oh, it has mobile. It's primarily PC and console. Okay, gotcha. Isn't War Thunder the game where people are leaking, like on the forums, where they're leaking, like, top military secrets about equipment and vehicles, and just being like, just to win arguments with nerds on the internet? Isn't that where all of that is taking place? Yes. Okay, I fucking knew it. I remember when that like first happened, and my mind was like blown away. I'm like, wait, people are actually doing this shit? That is insane. And then it kept happening over and over and over. I was like, what is happening? Why are people continuously doing this? I thought that was so goddamn funny. Yeah, I gotta melt the little turtle shells off these guys. They're just cute little fellas. Give me that hibernal shell, boy. Yeah, baby, you're gonna give me that hibernal shell? You gonna be a good little boy, huh? Give me your resources. Yummy. Because everything in the game is based off of actual military vehicles. Gotcha. I know, like, so something that I was never personally able to, like, really get into was, like, games that incorporate, like, realism. I understand there is, like, a level of appeal there where, like, being able to simulate something, like, so well, it can be really cool, but it's just not the kind of games that I like to play. I like to play stuff that's, what the fuck? I like to play stuff that's very, like, very, I don't know, like, fantastical. Something that is just, like, not realistic. I don't know. Maybe I am biased because, like, my tastes over the years have definitely reflected that. Obviously, I'm playing this, and I don't play a lot of, like, realistic stuff. It's not like I'm a guy who's, like, into Tarkov or anything like that, so... I don't know, I guess I see games as a way to interact with you know, worlds that I cannot otherwise interact with or don't have, like, almost like a... I don't have to, like, go to bed and wake up in this world. So at least I have that level of detachment. So, I don't know. But I think it's a taste thing. It doesn't mean that my taste in this is, like, better than anyone else's. It just means that what I like is just different. To be honest, though, I don't really fuck with, like, sports games, like, ever. I honestly don't see the appeal of sports games. It just seems, well, sports games I can understand. I understand, though, if they have, like, kind of like, I like the... Okay, we're gonna fucking Molten Barrage his ass. But I do like the kind of sports games that are very arcadey. They have a very, like NBA Street or like the EA Big titles, I think are actually kind of interesting. I think they're fun. I think sports games need an element of whimsy, otherwise they just feel kind of bad. I don't know how else to say it. They feel weird. Come on, give me that wing, boy. Give me that wing, boy. Ah! Okay, he just flung me like a fucking booger, dude. That's bad. Where is he? Okay. I am wearing my ice armor, which is not good against fucking Ash Peak Drakes, dude. Though I think my defense mainly against him is to label him as a pedophile, which worked for Kendrick pretty good. It's because he was also right. We are not Drake stans in this household. We are not. Okay. Gonna break these off. Break off these little horn fragments. He's a silly little guy. You don't need these, right, buddy? Okay. What if I can just pick this up? Fuck you, dude. Well, I hit his wing, but I hit the wing that's already damaged. So anyone who doesn't know, like, when they get the, like, the blue cracks, whatever, on a section of their body, that means it's a section of their body you can still damage, but it's not nearly as effective as it could be. Give me that tail, boy. Give me that tail, boy. Oh, that's right. I need to... Nope, nope. Come back down. Thank you. Ah! Turns out, this thing hurts. He can fling his own fucking horn back into his face. Okay, ow. God damn, bro, why are you flinging me? Where are you? Come back. Remember... Yeah, it's this fit. Yeah, you gotta knock the horns off of him. Don't shake me. I think he's got the right conditions to fly, because I remember with these guys you have to knock their horns off, damage one wing. Yeah, there we go. Get fucked, idiot. And that's how you do it. That's how you you pull his prostate out. I think it's a cool system too, where like it almost feels like you're using like a cheat code in a way, where you're able to it's hard to describe. Like you're able to, as long as you do this fucking series of like very specific, sometimes like unintuitive things, you get a chance to like insta kill the big creatures. But also, like, the strand harvesting thing is not a guarantee, because sometimes, like, the strand point can be vulnerable, but they will still actively defending it. Like, so for example, there's like this large bird thing where even if you can get to the point on him, if you don't try to disable a certain set of behaviors from him, he tries to do this like mid-air barrel roll, and you're not able to like stand there and pull the strand out of him, but, or should I say pull his prostate out of him. Yeah. So yeah, you're not able to do that, but what the fuck was I gonna say? I don't know, it's warm in here. Fuck me, I guess. But it feels like cool. It feels like you're kind of cheating, but the game definitely wants you to use that system to make yourself stronger. Do I have anything else to do in this shithole? In Dredger's Mire. So I'm already here, so I might as well do that. Yeah. Archon's Expanse. I heard the little basilisk guy. I hear you, fucker. Though I will admit, there are, like, this game is not perfect. Obviously, there are flaws to it that I think, you know, should be improved upon a little bit. I personally think the symmetrical effect of being able to, like, damage yourself with your own stuff can be a little aggravating at times. And I think in some of the later areas of the game, it certainly feels like the density of like enemies in an area can feel like suffocating. It can really start to feel like too much, where like no matter what, you are just always fighting something, and that can start to feel pretty annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But I mean, overall the game fucking rips. The game is really cool. Game encourages like creativity, just so much like cool shit.
Let's see what we've got here. These all seem to be speeches that the eye delivered. These are dated 40 years ago, but I could still imagine him saying all of these things today.
Consult with Lane, you say. So I don't think everything else. Oh yeah, I've gotta fight this thing another time or two. But man, getting the fucking Strand out of the Nova arc sounds really difficult, and I'm like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Yes, I guess I'll do this. Well, actually, there's this guy here, and what I'll do, I'll barrage his asshole with fire. Also, that's like probably the best spell in the game, by the way, is this Molten Barrage. This thing is absolutely fucking insano. It's so good. Especially, like, you stick that to bosses, or just, like, enemies, and it just beats the piss out of them. They don't know what to do with it. Piss thoroughly getting taken out of them. Harvesting their piss in real time, some might say. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, let's go talk with Lane. What do you got, girl? Or they. I think Lane's a they. I'm not sure. A they, them. But there's only one of you. Alright, that's enough of that. I love that joke.
So
It's so stupid.
Out? Any big revelations?
This isn't what I expected at all. I think you need to read this yourself.
Well, sure. All right. This is one of Lucia's journals, right?
Yes.
I washed my hands of it, but they pressed onwards. He was fully aware of what I taught them, of course. What I'd taken from the Institute. And so, he let it happen. He knew they were going to try to pierce the veil, and now dozens are dead. He knew Vile. Broke bread with them. But when they and the rest of the Verdant Minds went off to die, Kenrick just watched.
Just sat there and fucking watched.
A transcript of one of his speeches, delivered around the same time that journal entry was written.
We will root out these dissenter vermin at all levels of administration. Their ideology has claimed too many lives to be allowed to breathe free.
I see.
In the meantime, to ensure peace and prosperity, martial law is in effect across remaining settlements.
Nice.
So he let the explosion happen and used it for his own political gain. I wish I could say I was shocked.
It goes deeper than I could have imagined. He sat back and allowed the Verdant Minds to try breaking through the veil. Then they unintentionally triggered a huge explosion, conveniently wiping themselves out in the process.
So what you're saying is
like
that the veil was an
I had a
inside
scapegoat
job.
to blame the cyclical miasma
Interesting.
flux. He used panic and fear to secure himself a spot as provisional leader. But everyone eventually forgot that provisional bit. I genuinely didn't expect this at all. I thought I'd find out that he'd just been mildly conniving all his life, not this.
So, what do we do about this then?
We need to confront him. He may not be in charge anymore, but we can still take him to task on what he's covered up.
Wait, what? You really think that'll work?
What?
Yes. I'll present him with our evidence, and he'll have to give us an explanation.
What?
Lane,
But
I
what
love
if
your
he
initiative,
doesn't,
I
though?
really
What if
do.
he just goes,
But why would he want to
no.
talk to us after everything that's happened?
I'm confident in my powers of persuasion. I may be young, but a lifetime spent orbiting the seats of power in Judea. Well, let's just say that I know how to appeal to a politician's better judgment.
If you really, truly believe we can achieve something here, I've got your back.
Excellent. I'll finish writing this dossier, and I'll meet you in Cassidon's Hold. Have faith.
It's not you who I'm lacking faith in. Trust me. Anyway, I'll see you at the Hold.
I won't be long.
okay, gotcha. Sola have anything? Also, one thing that I found out in this game, which made me so happy, is that at some point you can do dyes to basically make your stuff look more homogeneous. Because while I think it's cool in concept to be able to tint your armor and weapons and stuff with different colors based on the materials that you put into them. What ends up happening, especially during like a good portion of the game, is that your character looks like shit to look at because you're just basically using whatever good components you have at the time, and all your stuff, you are going to look like a rainbow mess of nonsense. And it looks bad. It looks like shit. I like the idea and concept, but I think the dye system would work better earlier in the game to just make things a bit easier.
The last conversation I had with the Spindle was about Ira's plague. I went to Cassidy's Hold to visit her.
Really? Well, my understanding was that she didn't experience it herself.
No, but she understood being stigmatized by it. Even though Ira's plague affects many races, most believe it only affects Kashar. I haven't known many others like me throughout my life. Not intimately, at least. It was nice to speak with someone who understood that part of me.
I'm glad you got that chance.
Agreed. We never know how much time we'll have with someone.
Let's make every second of ours count, then.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay. So I know that one thing that happened too is that like we've upgraded all of this stuff in the station. So now one thing that confused me was that this game has like an upgrade system for each person's like station. So her caravan, the forge, archive, and then the altar or whatever. So there was like a resource system where you take stuff from the world and then you like exchange it for this generalized resource currency, right? You can see it right here. So the thing is that once I got done upgrading all this stuff, I'm like, why the fuck would I put any more like anything else into resources? It just seems like if you overspent at this part of the game and you max all this stuff out, not knowing that there's like you've maxed everything out, you would overspend, and then now it feels bad because now you may have potentially done a bunch of grinding for resources that now mean fucking nothing. However, this game does change that out by being able to convert this like junk resources, like all this common shit, and that you can basically get like rare stuff, you know, like rare resources, all this kind of shit. Any resource, as long as you can exchange like cost for it, which I thought was cool. I was like, hey, you guys thought of that. That's really nice. I think that's a nice little touch. I think it's a smart bit of design. So, what? I kind of want to go to Glintwood Hollow so I can fight the Ark of the Nova again. The Nova Ark. Ooh, there's another one here at Bastion. I think I have a Spitfire nest. So yeah, I do have a quest there. So I'm gonna go to the Bastion, and I'm gonna go fight this thing. Officer's Gate. That's right. Yeah, Officer's Gate is better. I got to read up on how I specifically harvest this thing strand, because I remember it's like a weird, it's a set of coincidences that are a fucking pain in the ass that you got to do. So let me do this Codex Great Foes. Oh, so I only got one more Great Foe left in the game that I have yet to encounter. They got a good variety of stuff too. Arc Spice just long periods of exposure to salty air fitting as it seems to make its home with a Starlight Cape, but I can't explain it. Salty as fuck. Okay, from studying the initial thread, Regulates magic with its outer shell and channels large amounts of it into the scopes that orbit its body. Yeah, because it has like little turrets that float around over the top of it. Based on this, our working theory for harvesting the unique construct is to stress its energies to expose the locus. Removing all of its armor plates would be a first step to create instability, and then the decidedly not so simple factor of catching the beast while it maintains all 6 of its scopes while also in flight. So you kind of have to juggle a lot of this different shit at the same time. So I'm curious to see how that'll be, because I'm not super sure of how to do that, because I only fought the thing once, and I only fought it, and I tried to figure it out on the first rip, but I had a hard time getting it to go. I had a hard time figuring out what it is I had to do. So rock upon ye. Sometimes it's the most simple powers that that really get you going, you know? That just kind of get done what you need to do. You don't need none of this bullshit. Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. I don't think I can charge that. So I do like the design of this thing. This thing is, this particular enemy is really fucking cool. I love its design. I gotta deal with these guys, though. I need a little dude sometimes to just distract the ops. Oh fuck, that's the sniper one. The sniper one sucks. That sniper power is fucking brutal. Oh, he did not like that at all. You know what? I'm glad that I have this, that I'm stuck in here, because this little, that thing means it's targeting you with this kind of like sniper effect. And that thing sucks. It's pretty rough. It fucking hits real hard too. It flew off. Shit. Yeah, you got a lot of like really cool powers in this game. I really fuck with it. Not all of them are definitely like the same when it comes to their like usefulness, at least in my opinion. But it does a good job at least trying to capture your imagination as to how to use a lot of them. I think means a lot. I think it's neat. Fuck! I was hoping that would hit. Probably isn't even reaching that far. Bitch ass ran away. Couldn't handle it. Well, you know what? I might as well do these. You know what? Fuck getting close to these things. I hate fighting the Spitfires. One thing that I don't particularly care for. So, if I can just plink away at them, you know, fuck it. Let's do this. I'm going frosty on him. I'm frosting all over him. Nope, not like that. It's not what I meant.
That should be the last of them. Appreciate the chance to test run your scribe.
Alright, cool. Is that a fucking... What kind of... Wait, what resource is that? Why is that in here? Nova membrane, you say? Oh, he's just walking around? Dude, hold on. Fuck, that didn't count. I was hoping I could bushwhack him a little. Who the fuck? Oh. Come here. Bro can take a beating too. Gotta give it to him. Just like X would have done. Where's the goofy ass go? I know around here somewhere, bitch boy. Oh, that got his attention. That pissed him off. Nope, no thank you. Okay. Okay, I don't think I can break that part of him, because I think that's just part of his head. Okay, I can't damage that either. Oh, fuck! Fuck! Oh, I see. Now I gotta get over to this side. Did not like that at all. Also looks kind of sick when you put the Molten Barrage on their head. Kind of looks fire though. Like, literally, it looks really fucking cool. Yeah, force him to the ground. Oh yeah. Okay, so there must be an armor piece. Oh, it's the one on his chest, I think. No, wait, I got that one. So I'm kind of wondering, do I gotta fuck with his tail too? Wondering if I do. I think that might have been a part of it. Okay, so he's flying. Does he have any armor pieces left? How many does he have? He has 6. Is that 2, 3, 4, 5? So he has 5. So he has 1 focus left. So how do I get him to get number 6? Okay, he summoned that one. Okay. Don't do it. Don't snipe me, bro. Shit. You really have to break line of sight. You cannot let him get fucking any of that in. There we are. There we are. There we are. Pull his fucking prostate out. Get fucking rinsed, bozo.
Another kinetic strand.
Hell yeah, baby. So one thing that I hope didn't happen, which would be really fucking annoying, is if this is one thing that I always worry about with the flying enemies. If when you kill them, they drop their their very rare resources into a fucking pit. With just like the giant guys, you really don't have to worry about that. But with all the flying enemies, you always gotta wonder whether when you fucking pull their prostate out. I don't know why I like to put it like that. When you do that to them, you always have to worry about their shit flying into the pit, and it's fucking annoying. Okay, so I think I've gotten everything from here that I really can. Let me see. Anything in the Bastion? Port to Arakim, Caston's Hold, Hallowpire Rise. Hallowpire Rise. Okay, so nothing here, so I gotta go back. like, I would go around and try to harvest some resources for shit to bring back, but at the same time, like, it's not worth hanging out around here. There are areas with much denser and much better resources than here, so I'm not going to waste my time.
Things still good with our Spitfire problem?
All handled. You did great out there. But now...
Don't show this character to Red. She will
Silvergate.
absolutely fall in love with this
Seriously?
character. Don't worry.
I said it while you were out there, and the look she gave me.
Oh no, you didn't.
Oh, yeah, I did. And I shall never again.
I don't watch none of them Chinese
Had to go hands-on to be
cartoons.
sure. Anyway, sincerely.
Listen,
thank you for your help.
people fall in love with a
If I
lot
need
of shit.
more,
They get
I'll
real
maybe
silly
just
like
ask
that.
this time.
There was wasn't there one lady that got married to like a ghost or something? Listen, you know shit's bad out there if you're willing to like to give some sloppy toppy to a ghost. Bro, it's bad out here. Celestial scope. Ah, okay. So I can have several of these. Oh. Kinetic stream strand. What the fuck did I get this from? I don't even remember where I got that from. It came from something, I know that. Also, well, there's two characters in this game that Red would absolutely fall in love with. It's this guy, and then the other fella. This guy, Erikim and Dom. She'd be like,
Hey,
"Oh,
Brent.
dude, I'm
Sorry, I
gooning."
was lost in thought. Is this
She
scry
loves
thing?
her
It's been
mildly
bothering me.
chaotic
You
twinks.
said it felt different from the ones you're used to.
Yours was much more intense than any we have, and I need to know why. Have we overused them? I don't think so. Yours is at least as old and clearly has seen good service.
That does seem strange.
Yeah, I went digging through everything I could find about the scries. Even tore into the Eye's private records after Sev pointed me to the right place. Dug up something promising.
A sudden burst of bureaucratic insight.
Yeah.
Then again,
Yes,
this
I
whole game
suppose.
is very bisexual, so
Shipping
I don't know.
records for scries. There were some set to go out right around the surge.
Exports? To bands like ours?
Probably. Well, that's the problem, though. There's a lot of very specific shorthand on these manifests I just don't understand.
We should talk to Casmin. She lives and breathes shipping logistics.
I was hoping you'd suggest that. I was considering asking her myself.
And all these bullshit made
She's
up
a little
excuses
intimidating.
No,
for people
I'm
not
sorry.
talking to each other. You're in the
Casmin
same
just seems
fucking
busy.
camp.
Always busy.
The key is to catch her after a nap. Way more relaxed.
My
with some
God.
Sleep. We can talk to her together.
What is this? Is this fucking middle school? Why do I gotta be the liaison for someone who's right over there? Guess what? You like that hunky boy or gal? Go talk to him. The worst they can do is say no, which is not true because they could also, like, I don't know, call you gay and pull down your pants and say you have a tiny penis. That's pretty bad. That's I immediately talked myself out of that one. I know how it works.
Hey, Kaz. Arakim has a question.
Is that why you've been lurking around here? Bad habit, you.
Yes. I need some help puzzling out shipping manifests from before the surge.
Scries, secured export, dates. You think some scries never made it past the veil?
Doesn't it usually take some time to figure that kind of thing out?
Yes, but I'm a genius. This is what I do, Bryn. So, we should run these down. The records here aren't complete, though. They don't confirm the shipment.
Any idea how we do that?
This is where Bryn does what she does. Off the top of my head, there's 3 places we should
Of
look.
course.
Trover's Gate in the lower city is obvious. Logs will be there. Also, I imagine the Bastion would track export of any and all scries. Military applications. And we should canvass the Hearthsiders. Maybe someone still alive who worked the caravans. I'd ask the Axel. She'd know who to ask. And we're not welcome in the general populace of Cassidans.
We have that in common. Impressive.
I'm just showing off at our point here. That's the other thing I do.
So, okay. So one thing that I've been thinking about in this game is that I've noticed that you don't actually get anything materially from doing companion quests, as far as I understand. You get like background or insight into a character or something about the world, more about the character's personal interests and their lives and their stories. You don't get like any physical material though. You kind of don't get shit for it, which I understand, like, not everything has to be like a material reward, but all I am saying though is that it helps grease the wheels a little bit. Gives me a little more incentive for me to go and do these quests rather than only wanting those specific rewards. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? And maybe that's the point, is that they are side quests. You don't have to do them. But still, you know? Just one of those things. Just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. Alright. Upper to never. God. Don't fucking... Christ. Just put me down like a sick dog. Just absolutely crush my head like a grape, dude. It's bad. How's everyone doing tonight? Everyone doing good? Better. If you're not, I'm gonna get very upset for no reason. So I gotta go to Hallowpire Rise, which I think is... Yeah, it's over there. Also, one thing I wish this game had was that I wish the... wish there was a bit more of the compass, which I think, yeah, it's gonna be over there. But I understand. So, like, this area in particular, like, this city level, Denevron is where the game, like, I would say in my bad opinion, has an enemy density that's way too high for my personal taste. I do enjoy the combat. I think the combat's fun. However, at the same time, I'm like, god damn, how many enemies do I have to fight to just get from fucking A to B, dude? It gets to be a bit much. When in reality, the real solution is don't fight any of them. However, killing the enemies do drop you some good resources, so you're like heavily incentivized to do it. I also don't understand why that guy takes like nothing from fire damage sometimes. I don't know if it's a bug. I actually don't understand. Oh, it's a pretty rare resource. I'm good with that. Oh, there he is. There's a sledge worm down there. What a shitter. Like, look at that shit. He chased me from like all the way over there, and he's gonna continue fucking chasing me. Like, so that's another thing that I find to be like, kind of annoying sometimes with this game, is that like enemies have insane pursuit ranges, and they just don't fucking leave you alone. So even if you run past everything, it can still feel like a bit of a chore to try to have to clean them up. Otherwise, they're just gonna like just kind of keep poking at you the entire time.
Sad to burn such a sweet toy.
Also, I want this. I want these little bit of resources.
Now to collect the ashes. Though the flame abates and the ash grows cold, let she who worshipped you rest in eternal warmth.
Beautiful, Bryn.
I'm sure either is
There it is again. The scry is cutting in and out. Dom? Aurea?
We're... Can you hear me now?
Ah, sounds like you gotta get your brakes changed.
While you bring the ashes to Cassidon's hold, I'll analyze the scribe. Something strange is afoot.
Yeah, you gotta change out the wheel bearings on that every now and then. Otherwise, you know, it just starts to get kind of bad. You gotta be careful with that. No, actually having this kinetic stream ability would have been extremely handy to picking up a certain material from this place a little while ago. But, you know, I have it now. And I already got it by doing some jank-ass means, so you know what? Fuck me, I guess. I had a feeling that that's what you were supposed to do, but... listen, when do rules fucking matter in anything, man? I don't know. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Alright, alright, I gotta talk to Kenrick. Do I even want to... my fucking god. Well, I gotta go to Lower Denevron? Oh my god. Fuck me, man. Can't remember what materials that Twink needs. You know what? Whatever. I'll just travel back here. So I don't think... oh wait, I think there is a material that I can get from there is a material that I can get from the sledge worm that is really good. Okay, my fucking skills are dog shit. Ignore that. There is something I can get from the sledge worm that's pretty good. The sledge worms do have a lot of resources that you can break off of them. So I think I'm gonna go beat his ass real quick. Just to let him know who's boss, of course. You know, you can't let him get too frisky out there. Otherwise, he'll start to think he means something. Can't let that happen now, can we? Also, the sledge worm's pretty cool. I like the sledge worm as an enemy. I like the gravity magic fucking boss. Die. But I like that you can pick that stuff up and throw it back at him. I think that's really fucking cool. Oh, didn't mean for that to happen at all. Barb cloth, as far as I remember, is pretty good to have. Ah! It's not fair. It's not fair. Can't do that. Shit's cheating. Yeah, shit. Hydrate? I will in a second. Thank you, Santa. What's up? Hey! A lot of barb cloth you can get from this dude. Alright. First, yeah, also true. Go on, Santa. Ooh, we are hydrated. Let's fucking go. And let's do some of that. Gotta break that off. We gotta break off some of these other parts, these frills. Haha, idiot. You broke that part off of yourself. You... Ha! You dumb bitch. What if I just smack you in the fucking face? How about that? You know what? Distract yourself with a little fella. Yeah, you gotta shower, get ready for a good old snooze based. Listen, a good old snooze, there's nothing quite like it in the world. There really isn't. Scientists to this day are still trying to figure out how to truly replace a good nap as being absolutely goated with the sauce. They have not figured it out, and I do not think they will in our lifetimes. There are nerds out there who are trying, but you know what? I think it's futile. What if I just do it though? What if I rip his fucking prostate out? Yeah! Yeah! Got his ass. What if I rip his prostate out through his tail? Oh, that dick nose. Iron leather. Good. Fucking 2 portions of that. Pretty good. Pretty good. 3 portions of iron leather. Oh, baby, we're talking. An iron heart crystal. Ooh, daddy. That's pretty based. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah. Kicked his ass, got some resources, pulled his prostate out. I'd say that's a job well done, boys and gals. Ah, yeah. That's the good stuff. Okay. I do not remember what fucking Twink McGee needs for his little project.
One never quite forgets that smell.
Temple coal taking you back?
Unfortunately, yes. It conjures up images of stern keepers, hot stuffy vestibules, and ranted invective posing as sermons on the evils of magic. It was everywhere in Renland. The church has the nation in a stranglehold, and so I left at considerable speed. I don't think I really stopped running at all until... well...
I ran
Until
so
you met the love
far
of your life.
away.
I thought so. I still hope so.
It's been a strain on you both.
I'm sure everyone has noticed.
Need
Are
I?
we gonna get a magic divorce?
Maybe.
Woo!
It's clear she yearns to just stay here in the Enclave, even if we brought down the veil. But I find comfort in the road. It has few preachers and no community dedicated to strangling out individuality.
Worried if you stop moving that it will catch up with you.
I suppose I am still running in a way.
Does she know that?
It's not something I want to burden her with.
She's strong in a lot of ways. Something to think about.
Right. Yes, I shall.
Yes, dude. Talk to her. What are we doing? Forged resources. I'll give you whatever slop I have. I have a million of this resalt shit. And you get 72 of this, so yeah. That should be good. You get the slop resources I can't be bothered with.
Than working up a new suit of armor from scratch. I'm going to go soft.
We could use some really intricate chandeliers to brighten up the place.
Casman would be happy. Though, I strongly suspect this entire thing is an elaborate ruse to get Dom and I talking.
Listen, I don't care
not
about
like
your
how
fantasy
it's true.
marriage to the twink.
Is it
Okay?
working?
I do not care.
I don't know. The intentions are good, but I'm hurting.
I think you both are.
Yes. But I'm the one who's been following his dream of wandering the Maida for years. And the moment I say, hey, maybe we could do something else, he shuts down.
You're right. That doesn't seem fair.
How about
isn't.
you?
He didn't have a great
Y'all
reaction to
are
what I
like
said.
10
It's
feet
true.
apart.
But
What are we
at
doing?
The same time, he was rather caught off guard.
Well, perhaps it was a little abrupt.
Maybe he deserves a chance to have a second reaction.
You're as bad as Casman. Speaking of, we should see her and present the fruits of our labors.
Oh my god. Kinetic Sword and Shield, the Parasite one is kind of sick. However, now I gotta go chat with Casman. Because again, people can't get up and move 10 fucking feet away.
I had a chance to run a test, and I would say our stove is cooking better than ever. Keeps the heat well, burns clean, a job well done.
Dom's always been very good at treating that kind of coal. Must be the Wren in him.
Hardly. No, I simply find my inspiration in...
I think...
Shh. Sola, I have an idea.
Oh?
Tarmakind uses exceptionally precise temperatures to work the metal, yes? Sometimes exceptionally high?
I mean, yes, but...
I finished Xavier's journals. He was quite thorough and talked extensively about working with the Halopire priests.
Nothing quite helps me commune with the flames like someone slamming a hammer into metal.
Someone's slamming.
You'd be surprised. But I imagine Dom means the shrine underground. I saw it mentioned too.
Precisely. And perhaps we could lean on our intrepid point to investigate.
Of course. I'd be happy to.
They must have kept records. Samples, perhaps.
I really appreciate this.
Now I gotta fix your fantasy marriage. This is wild. Aurea, bird lady. You're not gonna rope me into your relationship issues.
Eric, you mean?
Yes. Every part of him yearns to be serious.
I do
mature,
like Aurea. I think Aurea's got a
maybe a
cool
little
design
dangerous.
too.
But show him something new. Like a properly maintained scry, and it all falls away.
Revealing...
An excited, intelligent young man who craves novelty.
Think that's why he hangs around the camp so often?
That's definitely one of the reasons. That said, he knows he can't go back to it, but misses what you do. I know that struggle. But I think, like me, he's made his peace with it. Either way, he's got a deft hand with the scry. I'll give him some pointers, but he's a natural.
Okay. So, what the fuck? Oh, this connect stream in the celestial scope. I don't need that bullshit. Emergence gate and the peeling maze. I'm not ready to that. I'm not ready to fucking do that shit. What are we doing? I'm not ready for that, big dog. I'm not ready to go to the peeling maze. Ugh. I'm a little too vulnerable. All right, so we got a couple quests to try to fuck with. Was she gonna give me a quest?
I was hoping you could help me with an investigation. I'm looking for some missing scries.
Okay.
Have you lost yours somehow?
No, but I have a lead.
Okay, so she was part of the other
south.
quest, right? For looking for that missing
you could
shipment.
ask around the Hearthsider homesteads to see if anyone was working the caravans when the veil went up.
Ah, and this is related to Arakim making a mess of our records, I assume.
Yes?
Very well. I will ask around as a favor to you, Bryn.
That's right. Hell yeah, baby. Let's go. Sure.
I performed the rite, and I brought you the ashes.
Thank you, Bryn. Isla admired you. She would be honored that you did this for her.
It's not how she would have wanted things. I should have been there.
Enough! I know you're grieving. We all are. But you are no longer the Eye. And this disrespectful conduct ends now. You owe Bryn a thank you. And an apology.
And plus you ran like a
and
bitch.
Probably a great deal more than that. Not only has she gone out of her way to perform the rite for your daughter, but she saved us all from certain death at the Grand Gate too. None of which she would ever have had to do if it weren't for your...
For my actions! I know! I know! It's all my fault. I should have been there. Not at the temple. At the Grand Gate. I should have stayed.
Fucked up.
The way she looked at me when I left her there. I'll never forget it. I could fill a city with my mistakes. I should have supported her work. I should never have lied to her. My regrets will drown me.
Maybe they should.
Yeah, maybe they fucking should.
My mother used to say, you can drown in your grief, or learn to swim in it. It is unfair that you lost a child, no matter the circumstances. I am so sorry that happened to you. But now you have a choice. You can spend the rest of your days counting the ways you failed your daughter. Or you can dedicate every breath you have left to her.
How?
Just do one small thing a day that would make her proud to call you her father. Start by helping us finish the work you wish you had supported in her life.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid. If you'll excuse me. But there is one thing. The Ark in your camp, the one she wanted to restore. It's called the Ark of Verdance. An enchantress named Lucia de Crassus built it.
Lucia.
Consider it a thank you for what you've done.
Also, he was stupid enough to get duped by an obviously evil fucking monster. So like that's kind of on you. You're kind of fucking stupid. Like it sucks that your daughter had to pay your price because you're a bitch.
You deserve better from him.
It sucks so
That's
bad.
probably all he's capable of. Come to think of it, we all deserved better from him.
What will you do now?
Take care of my people. Someone needs to. And you? You're going to try to fix the arcs?
The arc we followed through the Veil. We have no idea what it was doing outside the Enclave in the first place, or even how it got us in here. If we're ever going to stand a chance of leaving, or bringing down the Veil, we need to find out more.
I wish I could help, but arcs were Isla's expertise, not mine. Still, I agree. That arc allowed you to pass safely through the Tangles, where Surgeborn go to regenerate. If you're going to try to fix it, consider me heavily invested in your progress.
It's too great an advantage to ignore. I'll keep you updated.
Okay. Now I gotta fucking talk. Yeah, that's right. I gotta talk to him for another quest.
Why do I feel as if I'm about to have my time wasted?
Please allow me to present my
Dog,
research. I
shut the
promise it won't
fuck
take but a
up.
moment.
You have
I've compiled a
no
dossier
right
concerning an event that
to say
occurred in the
anything.
Enclave around 35 years ago.
Man,
What
fuck
event
this
would
guy.
that
I
be,
hate him
pray
so
tell?
much.
The attempt to pierce the veil. I can only assume you were familiar with the Verdant Mines.
The name rings a bell, though it's been decades, as you said.
They were the subject of many of your speeches. It's interesting that your memory on the subject is hazy.
Yeah, you were kind of like, hey, we should like kill them all.
Forgive me for not remembering the exact wording or subject of any of the hundreds of speeches I've delivered throughout my career.
That's not a problem. I can summarize
Oh,
my findings.
don't worry. I'll flip to the
Firstly,
part where you
our
said that they
evidence
were
suggests
vermin.
With a high level of confidence that you were aware of the Verdant Mines' plans to pierce the veil. Secondly, in support of that assertion, you gained this knowledge through your close relationship with the enchantress known as Lucia.
I never knew any enchantress by that name.
That's odd, since you seem to have been a recurring character in her personal journals. Though, truth be told, she didn't seem particularly fond of you in the later entries. So, back to the attempt to pierce the veil. You knew...
She's cooking his ass.
I knew that it would go
She's
poorly.
absolutely cooking him.
Knew.
Of course I did. But what does it matter?
You could have stopped it.
But I didn't. Pray tell, Lawkeeper, what goal did you hold in your mind as you traveled here?
I wanted to learn the truth about the past, to uncover what had been hidden.
Lane Free Selectus. That's who you are, yes?
That's correct. Though, I'm not sure how... never mind. But my
So
research...
he knows.
House
Okay.
Lectus of Udea. It's no wonder you felt the need to make something of yourself. Well, today will not be that day. Nor, I believe, will any. I won't waste my breath debating a jumped-up little snot from a house so consumed by cupidity that it can't even keep its hearts lit. Once a failure of a house, always a failure of a house. And it shows in your insipid rag parading as research.
Did you just call me a jumped-up little snot?
No, I didn't. You must have misheard me.
He's
Will
gaslighting.
that be all from you? I have a daughter to grieve, after all.
Yo, no, fucking, no.
Skies!
Yeah,
That is
fuck
the
you,
truth.
dude.
Lane deserves better than this disrespect.
You dare
Fuck.
to speak of respect? You, who broke into our home, who undid asylum, who attempts to destroy decades of societal progress.
I won't even address that. Your manipulation and arrogance.
You
are
stupid,
deadly. And I see
you
your
stupid
bare
motherfucker.
shoulders.
You're the one who's been following the plans of an obviously evil fucking minion. You fucking... Oh my god, you piss me off. You are like the worst character ever. I fucking hate this guy.
Bryn, thanks, but it's not worth it. I need to go.
Skies above. I was worried this would happen.
Dude, you... I'm gonna max my DPI out on his throat, dude. I swear to God. You stupid motherfucker. You're the one who had been following the plans of an obviously evil minion. And then you potentially almost doomed like fucking thousands upon thousands of people. You summoned like this evil fucking monster. You ran away from it. Your daughter stepped up to the plate to try to hold it off and to seal it away. You ran away like a bitch. And then, when she dies, you have the audacity to keep running behind your daughter's death to keep making stupid fucking choices, man. Fuck this guy. I hate him. I hate him so much. Oh, dude. Oh, fucking, I hate him. He's so dog shit. I just want to hear Amelia Tyler. I would much rather, you know what? I'm gonna listen to this thing rather than Kenrick. Fuck this guy.
I have eyes everywhere.
You're watching me through the other Surgeborn.
There are no other Surgeborn. We are one and the same.
Almost like the way bees work together in a hive?
If that makes it simple for you, close enough.
Bees in a trap.
Anyway, pity you couldn't save her. Is that why you dropped everything to perform a funeral rite for someone you barely know?
She was a friend, and you murdered her. Don't expect to survive long enough to kill someone else I care about.
Technically, I did not kill her.
Technically.
In the end. Funny how magic often provokes overreaching in your kind.
My kind? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Actually, talking to the Surgeborn creature, it has been pretty cool. Interesting in a lot of ways, for sure. Better, you know what? I'm starting to feel better about the Surgeborn than I do about fucking Karn Stando. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy with a broom, dude. Are you kidding me? You can eat my ass 6 ways from Sunday. My goodness. The Institute. Arkan's Hearth. Ooh, that would be a decent place to go. Starlight Cape. Bastion. Treasures Mire, Glentwood. You know what? Let me go back here. I gotta talk to the Twink to figure out where else we're supposed to go. There is a shocking amount of dialogue in this game. I am genuinely surprised with how much conversations you can have with characters in this game. Genuinely very impressive. A lot of lore too, of which I have not had the time to brush up on.
I can't even begin to explain how I feel. This is a disaster.
Did I make it worse?
No. No, not at all. Not for a moment. You were very kind and strong and supportive and courageous. It reminded me of why I left.
Home.
Everything back there was all about your house. Your actions or intent never mattered. And when I tried to forge a different path in life, the knives came out. I had no real choice but to leave. I thought I had left it all in my past, but now, here we are.
I'm really sorry, Lane.
It's not about me.
It must be hard to be reminded of that. Do you want to talk about it?
I think I need a little while to consider my next move. Maybe a long while. Sorry.
That's all right. I'll be here when you need me.
Thanks, Bryn.
tree is still ripe with inspiration.
She's still got more. I gotta worry about lifting the shroud.
Have you ever felt like you couldn't trust the people around you?
A few times. But
I
try
gotta
my
advance the
hardest
main
to
quest. I
rebuild that
gotta.
trust when it crumbles.
We gotta
Some
keep this
people
train
haven't shown
rolling.
They deserve that effort, so they don't get it. Is there something that's putting you on edge?
It's Sev, and how he was collaborating with the Eye behind our backs.
Oh? I can understand, but you didn't exactly seem blown away by the revelation.
I didn't have time to process it. I have now, and the more I think about it, the more upset I feel. Logically, I understand the situation. I can trace the weave of circumstance that forced his hand and led to his deception. I know he had no choice, and I've even forgiven him. I said the words to his face, so why am I still so angry?
That's a tough one.
Why am I still so fucking mad?
Will the fear and the manipulation follow me forever? Will it taint everything? The secrets, the lies, the subterfuge. The Maida may seem a balmy paradise, but in reality, it is a toxic swamp. Every fiber of my being is screaming at the prospect of having my life ruined by this again.
All right. It's clear that sitting around base camp chewing on this isn't doing you any good.
Wayne, we gotta get you out there, and we gotta get you pulling the prostate out of an Ash Peak Drake pronto. We need to let you know how it feels to be alive.
Must be overwhelmed right now.
That's what needs to happen.
I'm amenable to this. Shall I let you ask her, or...?
Oh, no. You're coming with me.
Again? Now I gotta be everyone's mom.
Good to catch up with her, and I'll meet you at Cassidy's Hold, then. See you soon.
Now I gotta be everyone's mom. Ferrying everyone around. Being like, alright. Now we gotta go here and do this. Come on, kids. Pile into the van. We're gonna go on a little adventure. God damn it.
The interference I'm experiencing during expeditions is concerning. Any idea what's going on with the scry?
Not yet.
I do like the voice acting, though. The voice acting has been very good across the board. Been really enjoying it.
As long as it doesn't give out on us completely in the meantime.
However, I have taken a look at the Spindle's copy of the workings of Archons, and thankfully, the writing is far more legible than Lucia's. And her notes are significantly less paranoid at that.
About that, Kenrick Stanils
Man,
told me that
fuck
Lucia wasn't
Kenrick
just
Stanils.
tinkering
Fuck
with the
him.
arc we
Fuck
followed
him
through
into the
Veil.
dirt. I don't care what
She
he
built
thinks.
it. The Ark of Verdance.
That is quite the revelation. What was it for?
That was all Kenrick could tell me. Or wanted to tell me. But Sev mentioned that Kenrick had been feeding Isla information about a failsafe for the source. Could the Ark of Verdance be the fix she was working on without realizing it?
Yes! That could be it. Genius, Bryn. On my side, I dug into her notes. She was working on a way to fully restore our Ark for us. She was so close to a schematic, intricate, elaborate, masterful. And I finished it. Solar has the final design ready for you. Essentially, we'll be creating a power core for the Ark. Most notably, we'll need a special part, a bar of shaped coral. This is the final key for an Ark to be functional on its own without a Weaver channeling magic into it.
If we had built a power core earlier, could her death have been prevented?
She only made this discovery in the final days of her life, through researching all the Ark parts we had supplied her. Her research even theorizes that using one's own magic to power an Ark for brief amounts of time could result in death.
So she knew she was going to die at the Grand Gate.
She knew exactly what would happen, and did it anyway. That's courage.
We can't let it be in vain. So, then the Ark of Verdance is our failsafe. Your design will get it running. Where can I find the shaped coral?
She suspected it was kept in the Archon's hearth, stored near natural coral deposits for its regenerative properties.
Okay, so I gotta get in there. Gotta get up in them guts. So I wonder. Okay. So I gotta get the shaped coral. Can I get... Can a white boy get a little motion with it? And get the Tarmarkind Manichae. Can I get a whole bunch of the Tarmarkind shit? Tarmarkind stuff is pretty good. You know what? Let me check to see where I need to go. Arcane Forge at the Arcan's Hearth. The Hearth is fucking down there. It's a drought. And it's against this thing. So I guess, like, that doesn't really matter. Alright, I'll still change my gear anyways. It doesn't really matter what I wear, I don't think. I want the magic regen of the Wind Skull stuff. Plus, it looks cool, so fuck it. We are changing up the drip a little bit. I do like the Parasite two-hander. This thing does fucking rip. We're gonna keep... Wow, Frostbow's pretty good. Yeah, that seems fine. I want that magic regen, and I want the movement speed. Arcan's Hearth. And it's near... Here? Where is it? Arcane Forge. The fuck is that? Okay. So yeah, I gotta go Axel's Arch. Get silly with it, chat. Let's get absolutely silly Billy.
The Archon's Hearth once more. Wish Isla was here to guide me.
Also, like, this entire area is an excellent... Oh.
What the?
Oh.
Wait, what?
Okay, now it's able to talk to me directly.
Compromised by the Searchborn. Stay off it.
Compromised is such a strong word. I just want to talk.
Well, that's might be a bit of an issue.
It is my region, after all.
Yeah.
I would tell you.
Bit of a problem.
Whatever plan you've concocted, it would be better if we work together.
Murdered my friend.
Technically, I didn't touch her. It isn't my fault she lacked the stamina to follow through on what she started.
There's
Oh
a
my
lot of
God.
coral here. I must be getting close to where the Enclave stored shaped bars. Will the Searchborn know? I guess that's the risk I have to take.
Alright, Brim, we gotta be fast with it. We gotta be fast with it. We're cooking.
You and I have such similar taste in treasure. Whatever you're planning to do with that is nothing compared to what we could accomplish if we put our minds together.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
man,
can
totally.
manage well enough on my own.
I think it's definitely a good idea to merge my mind with the obviously evil magic evil. Like, I'm not dumb. I'm not Kenrick. What a stupid fuck. What a goofy ass nerd. My God. Man got one tapped by Amelia Tyler. Could not resist. So now I want to find that Arcan. I want to beat its ass. I want to call it lame and bad and stinky. Man, the aim on that thing is ridiculous. It's like Wraith tanks in fucking Halo. where they're able to like cross map you. Like half the time they can't hit for shit, even if they're within like point blank range of you, and then the other 50% of the time they are absolutely ripping you from across the map. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. We're not going to be able to, I guarantee it.
To think of weaver smiths and priests working side by side down here.
The preachers you grew up with would launch an hour-long diatribe at the very thought.
An hour would just be the introduction.
Man, they were racist as shit. Get a little ice one. Come on, my weird little turrets, fucking shoot at him. My weird little children. Oh! Oh, I already did break that latch off, so now I gotta get this side. Oh, I'm hitting him the dick. Didn't intend that part. Nope. Back down, please. Gotta break this bitch ass armor off. Wait, can I do this? I wonder if this will work. No, okay, it doesn't really do a whole hell of a lot. Well, it was worth thinking about. Okay, ow. So, what if... Nope, wrong one. A magic regen I feel like is gonna come in handy. So now it's got 6, right? Six. It's gotta have a piece of armor on him somewhere. Is it on his fucking... It's not on his tail, right? Oh no, it's on his leg. There it is. There it is. Now I get to rip his butthole out in real time. And take out his prostate. Yeah. Okay.
Another kinetic strand.
Easy fucking peasy, baby. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I've been waiting for. Okay. He dropped a whole bunch of other resources, like, way back over there, but I'm gonna take this guy's membrane. Yo, chat, mods, take his membrane. Dropped a bunch of, like, really good resources. I think there was a bunch more over here, too. Yeah. Oh, Astral Cloth, the Arctic Obsidian. Oh, fuck, dude. I'm going in. Yeah, this forge area has an insane amount of, like, resource density, and the quality of it is, like, generally really good. So, like, anytime, like, you're getting consistently, like, blue and purple stuff, like 3 or 4 star stuff, just on the regular. Die. The mana regen that you get from this armor too is, like, really good, actually. Pretty fucking strong. Alright, I am fucking tired of this. Also, yeah, it does not help in this area, like, there are so many. There are so many of these, like, hives where these enemies are around, where they spawn all the time. They're able to, like, cross map you with their little fucking projectiles, and it sucks. I don't like these enemies. I think they're stinky and bad. I don't like them.
This is close. Detailed smithing logs with Saviour's name on them.
You know what? Fucking
Lots
come
of
here.
sketched out designs, mostly in the margins.
Doodles always help me think too.
Alright, I'm tired of their goofy little bug asses. Sick of their shit. Their nests do drop, like, a decent amount of, like, fine resources, but, like, I generally find it's just annoying to deal with them overall. Generally not worth the effort if you can afford just, like, running past them. At least in my opinion, but, you know. Is that objective here? Where is that? Oh, so I gotta go back. Can I do anything else while I'm over here? How... Arkan's Hearth. Fuck, I'm already here in Arkan's Hearth, aren't I? I am. God damn it. The completionist in my brain is like, just go do those quests. You're already fucking here. I'm already here. My brain just cannot let it go.
Is that bottled magma?
Bottled smegma.
I can't believe it's still warm. And you can feel the magic pulsing through it.
I wonder if proximity to the coral has affected it in some way.
Yeah, it probably has, Twink. Gotta keep going this way.
I think that's all I'm going to find down here. Get your research hat ready, Lane. There's a lot. And a hat.
I do not need a hat. I only need my smithing twink to take care of things for me. Don't worry, we'll get you your smithing twink. Magic regen on that is just fucking silly. I don't even know what was flinging fucking ice over here. I don't even know. So one thing that is kind of neat in this game is that you are able, like, if you find like mineral nodes like this all around, what you can do is that if you apply heat to them and then you crack them open, you can get a, like, usually much higher rarity of the resource that's in there. I think that's kind of neat. I think that's cool. It was a lot of cool little interactions and everything. What a neat game. I don't need anything else in Arkan's Hearth, right? Bastion. Yeah, no. So I'm going back. I'm going back. You can't fucking stop me. Or maybe you
The
can.
Surgeborn in the Howling Jail somehow has access to the scry.
We know. I can
Yeah, we know.
feel it in there with me. It's not pleasant. We need to do something fast.
The good news is, as far as we can tell, it only has access when you're in the underworks. At most, it seems to cause interference when you're above ground. We don't think it can listen in.
Until we can block its presence, best to keep use of the scry to a minimum.
Aurea, I could feel the Surgeborn too. I know exactly what you mean.
Doesn't feel great.
The kind of nausea that only comes from the wind being knocked out of you.
It takes a lot out of me to stay connected to you when it's present, let alone speak.
That must be why there's interference.
What you're both describing, it makes me wonder if the Eye was under a deeper influence from the Surgeborn.
Boy
than
was
we
simping.
realized.
How so?
We assumed he was merely manipulated into a foolhardy plan, but what if the Surgeborn had some sort of effect on his mind?
I could believe it. But if that's the case, then we need to limit Bryn's exposure to it through the scry. Fast.
And yours.
I don't think it's me the Surgeborn wants to influence. From the sounds of it, it wants you.
All right.
We need to move on. We need to keep going through.
Since the Surgeborn presence on the scry is likely because it's wielding magic to communicate. The same way Auria's mantle pulls magic from the air to contact you. However, unlike Auria, the Surgeborn can't pull magic from the air around it. Otherwise, it would be talking to you all the time.
But it can only reach me when I'm underground.
Where the tangles are most dense. We need to cut off its access to raw magic.
That's where the spindle comes in. Thanks to her, we finally have the missing piece to get our escort here running.
It was a failsafe in the case that the source needed to be repaired. The Ark of Verdance will create a safe bubble against the tangles, which would be the natural consequence of any failure of the source.
Just like it did with the Veil.
Exactly. But without the crushing weight that caused it to fail.
So, the plan. We get the Ark to the source, it stabilizes the Enclave.
Or at the very least, starts the process.
If the Herald waiting down there doesn't destroy it first, I'll need to take it down, if this plan is going to work.
That sounds dangerous.
It might be a risk worth taking.
We have to. The Enclave is overflowing.
Gonna have to
with
do
raw
something,
magic.
right?
This source is clearly the root of the problem. Too many tangles have led to the floods. They allow the Surgeborn to communicate and infect our enchantments. Without the source under control, we will never reclaim the Enclave.
Then that's our
A
plan.
lot of proper
We
nouns
build
in
a power
here.
core, then we speak to the Axle.
I'll join you at Cassidon's Hold.
A lot of proper nouns happening here. Don't know if we can tolerate that kind of business.
And with this power core, we can fix our Ark of Verdance. I think this is what they call a full circle moment.
Huh. Lately, I feel like I've been running in circles.
It feels like it, because
Hey,
again,
I know
half the
things
people
look
in my
bleak,
camp
but
won't
this-
go and talk to
This
each
is a
other.
win. Don't let the Talon rob you of it. You're finishing her work, after all.
You're right.
I always am. Now, I think you've got a meeting with the Axle.
Okay. I'm not even gonna talk to him because he doesn't even fucking do anything for me. This guy, though. This twink. Improve my powers, twink. Thank you. Okay, so I can have probably up to 3 of these things. These things are incredibly strong. Interesting. Hey, nerd, I'm going to bed. Thanks, Santa. Appreciate you being able to stop in. You have yourself a good night and have fun, alright? Do whatever silly shit you gotta do. I'll research. Yeah, that's right. Compile that shit.
This is really very clever.
You figured it out then?
Yes, Xavier's idea was to use an alchemical process similar to what Dharma and I just did to treat the coals. Elements left over from weaving flame strands distilled and used to treat magma.
Literal magma? The blood of the earth?
Liquid
Enchanted
hot
measured
magma.
precisely from one of Xavier's containers, he could delicately control temperature in a forge or foundry.
Sola will be over the moon. I'll let her know.
And I'll collate the more technical details. They'll be ready when she is.
All these nerds. Alright, now I gotta go fucking talk to her.
Magma? Can you believe it?
Is it not lava?
I thought it was only lava if it bubbled up from underground. But now I'll have to ask Lane.
You heard the news then?
Oh, I'm sorry, Bryn. We ruined the surprise.
It's fine. Just nice to see you so happy.
We're confident that between the two of us, we can make Xavier's plan work.
And I'm keen to try it out. I was up sketching all night, and I have an idea for some armor to act as a test. If it works, we'll gather more. The Veil has to open someday, and with this magma, we could be on the road for months.
Or maybe we'll stay. Either option provides you many potential students.
Or maybe, just maybe,
We could do both?
We'll make it work. After we get this bloody enclave sorted out. Right, Bryn?
Why not both?
I have every faith
Why
we
not?
will.
Okay, so there is achievements for completing completing companion quests, which I have done a fair amount so far. Tarmarkine's we can get the whole set. Oh fuck! That's kind of sick. I mean, the Hearthguard stuff is pretty sick by itself. Tarmarkind is fucking cool too. It's like Custodia's armor. Looks kind of pig. Wonder though. Is Iridicil? Sure, bring up that a little bit of that, a little bit of that action, huh? Well, you want a little Nova membrane? Yeah, fuck it. Why not? A little Nova membrane never hurt nobody. A little iron leather. What about just a little bit of fucking... Yeah, sure, I got a ton of
That's
this.
an intimidating silhouette.
Do that, and we get some... How about we get some fucking... Did I ever make Tarmarkine gloves? Oh, I haven't made the greaves yet. So what if I did these to match? Some of that. If I do some of that Abravium, do kind of like the same thing we did, some of the iron leather, and then more of well, it's the big show.
Worth the materials, I'd say.
So then now, I think we got a whole set of Tarmarkind, I think. We got the helm, plate. Fuck, I don't have the gloves. Yeah, see what I mean though? Like, you make so much of the stuff out of like different resources that you have that are really good, and then it looks like dog shit. So I gotta make the gloves. The not Hearthguard Tarmarkind, that's where it is. Make some of that. Make some of fucking this. Yeah, let's do the double bend. Do some of that. Let's do some of these, huh?
If that doesn't keep you safe, I don't know
So
what will.
then we'll do some dyes. Oh, that's kind of sick. Kind of like that. Though the gold is pretty fire. Actually, wait. Wait, actually kind of rules. Flame turn, flame turn. Actually, wait, that kind of fucking rules though. Like that kind of golden red look. Okay. Okay, okay. So I already fucking forgot. Candesite, flame turn, refined. The fuck is candesite? Is it this one? Flame turn, refined. Yes. Then we're gonna go to the gloves. We're gonna run the same thing. Do that. Flame turn. Flame turn. Find. Then we're gonna hit it. We're gonna hit the boots with it too. Did it just fucking did I do all that and literally nothing happened? Am I stupid? Okay. I think I'm stupid. Chat, ignore all of that. Just don't pay attention. Yeah, I'm stupid. I didn't click the goddamn... I didn't hit the goddamn button. Ignore me. And then we do the greaves, yeah. So this, bam, bam. Okay, that armor looks kind of fucking dope though. Armor looks kind of sick. We got some fresh drip. I think we also need Stargazer two-hander. That also looks fucking sick. So we're gonna have to work with that, okay, big dog. 51, sure. Do some of that. 15. We need always more power. Yeah, fuck it. A true Drake warrior. That's what I want. I want an eternal hater, like yeah, you know what's already that low? What's 1 point less, you know? I don't give a fuck.
Swing hard.
Man, I wish I could be a hater like Egon, dude. I wish I could. What level is this? This was level 2? Why was that so goddamn high? I don't know. I think we're kind of dripped. And I think we need to match the aesthetic. So that's right. That's a different resource. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Flame turn leather, which doesn't seem to matter. We're gonna go with flame turn. You know what? That's fine. That looks good. We are, you know, when the ops ask drip or drown, we are choosing drip, clearly. We are choosing drip by far. But yeah. This game's sick, though. I really love this game. But, yeah, on that note, though, I am a sleepy little guy, so I am gonna go and get some rest and just kind of chill out for the night. So, on this note, I realized I do not have a schedule up. So, by the way, no stream on Sunday. I'm going to be a busy little bean on Sunday, so I will not be able to stream then. I'm thinking about changing around the stream schedule, by the way. Just a little preview for all you silly little geese out there. I'm thinking about changing out Sunday for a day during the week, or possibly make the streams longer during the week. I'm not sure, but I'm kind of toying around with the idea of doing I don't know, maybe a Friday thing. I have no idea. I know Santa streams on Friday, so I don't want to step on his toes. I don't know. But I will be keeping, like, I do prefer to keep like 3 streams during the week. I think that'd be kind of tight. For 3 streams during the week. I like the stroke you had there. It was pretty good. No, I do the same thing though. I also like my fucking finger just like fat hits the enter key when I don't want it. I'm like, no, don't do this. I'm gonna look stupid. I'm gonna look dumb on stream. No. But yeah. So yep. So I'm probably gonna keep 3 days a week. I just gotta figure out which day works best for me to be able to do a stream on. Because I know for a fact, like, I'm gonna have to try to shuffle around like my workout schedule and try to find some sort of solution. Well, we'll figure it out though. Anyways, folks, that is gonna be it for me. Have a good night, and I will see you folks next time on Tuesday, and hopefully by then I'll figure out a new schedule, and we'll try to do something going forward. All right. Take care, and always remember that j0everkill is on top. j0everkill has always been on top, and j0everkill will always be on top. Have a good night. Take care. See you Tuesday. Bye-bye.